Next हमारा we are going to discuss about the use the loop different type like for and some other to process the file and command line input. So first we need to understand about the loop. Multiple types of the loop here. So first I am going to show you the loop is a while loop. Okay. So while actually working on the two statement, false or the true. Like I am going to run here the false. Okay, false, and echo the dollar sign is this. Then I am getting this wrong. Means the something is going to be happen is a wrong. If I am writing here the true, and then I will use this. So whatever happened, just understand, because whatever the false value is means whatever the statement where the false is written, okay, false. So the value will not become the 0. And when it is true, any statement is true, so you will get the value 0. So based on the 0 and 1 or another value, okay, based on these value, the loop will be executed or condition will be executed. So while loop, like I am going to share the while false, or I am going to put it the true, this one, true. Right now I am not going to be here. I am going to save this. So maybe I will facing some issue with the permission. So okay, so let me check if I am going to run this simple script. So this is true. Oh. If I am going to check here the simple while text, so if the condition is true, so the condition is true and it is going to be right now, this is the true, condition is true, and continuous it is going to be print, this is true, 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 right? So what is this? This is called loop. Loop means when it is executed the first command, when executed first command and get the value 0, 0 means it is true, then it will be execute again, then again it will find this is true, then it will again execute, again execute, again execute, again execute. So this is known as a loop. Okay, so there is a multiple types of the loop. One is a while loop. In this particular command you have seen here, if I am going to use again this open, and here you can see I have written this while true means until the condition will not be false, the statement or this loop will not be stopped, right? So if I want to be stop this, then I need to be use the specific like control C or something to stop this. And if I am going to make the changes inside this, right, while the false, if the false, okay, if this is false, then what happened? Like I am going to write here anything true, okay, then the value is going to be get the value, something value what happened in the behind or previously, so it will display here this value 0. When I am going to use the false, then it will display value something different. So based on this value, the statement will be identified this is true or the false. Okay, so right, next one is while loop. Means the different example of the while loop is we are using some type of the counter. So what is the counter value here? First I am going, the same thing is there, like I have put it as the counter value. Counter value means there is a something value started from 1. You can put it any value, 100, 10, 20, it's depend on. from where the counting will be start. I want to be start from 1, so I have put it here the 1. You can put it the 0 as well. Okay, so you can take any counter value, like counting is will be started from here. Right now I am going to make it this one, the hash, and right now I am going to save this value. So what will happen, the counter will start from 1 while the counter value is less than 10. So what is the value right now? Right now value is a 1 and 1 value is a less than the 10. Okay, if this is the less than 10, then it will display this value, display this. Okay, so right now if I am going to execute the same here, like while loop.sh, now you can see there is a no different. Why? Because it is going to be true, 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 nothing else. So I need to be stop this by using some type of the putting the statement. So generally I have taken a counter value. So why I have taken the counter value, and right now in a next the counter value something added plus plus means add the 1 plus plus, first counter will be displayed, then the one thing will be added, one number will be added, single number. Like if the value is a counter value is a 1 plus plus is equal to 2. 2 plus plus is equal to 3. 3 plus plus is equal to 4. Okay. Similar I have seen sometime Kumar is equal to Kumar. Okay. So this similar to this. So here is the plus plus is going to be add some value and it is value is a 2. So whenever the first counter value is a 1, 1 will reach here, while because 1 is less than 10, it is statement true or false. 1 counter value is 1 is less than 10, it is true or false?
True, sir.
If it is the true, then it will print this value. And after printing this value, the counter will reach here and the counter will be plus plus means is equal to 2. Now this value reach here again on this counter. Now counter value has been changed. Why? Because previous counter value was 1, but right now counter value is 2. Now the counter value reach again here and 2 is less than 10 or not? Yes, it is again true. So it will reach again here. Now it will be the 3. 3 then will be 4. 4 once then will be the 10. 10 is not less than 10. It is less than? No. Now it will be the false. And when the value will be false, the loop will be stopped. Quite, I think you understand. So let's check here what happened right now. So I am going to execute this while loop and run. Oh, I have not set this file. After saving this file, I am running here. Now you can say, oh, actually I have executed this again. So right now the value is reaching the 9. Because the 9 value is true, it is less than the 10. So first time it will, the counter value was the 1. Again the counter will be the plus plus and it will be the 2. So it is displaying the 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. Why it is displaying this value? Because I am going to present here the dollar counter means variable which is the counter will be displayed here. Any variable means anything you can put it, anything, any value will be done. But right now this is the counter value which is going to be execute here, and we have started from the 1 and then it is going to be loop again and again and again and again until the statement was not false. So when the statement was false, it was stopped till 9, because when it is reached to the 10 and 10 is not equal to 10, now it is the value was the false, and when it was the value was false, so displayed some like here. Okay, after this, yes, can we move on until, so we can use the while and until statement. So inside this, what we can do here, I am going to delete this value. So counter will be plus or counter will be the minus. So right now I am going to use the minus minus. So let's see. Now what is the counter value will be then? When the first statement will be false, this statement will be false, then it will be reach on the next loop. Okay, so here the counter value is equal to 0, like the right now the counter value, what is the counter value? 10, and 10 is equal to 0? Of course no, it is, sorry, not equal to 0, so it is true. Once it will be true, then this will be the statement will be printed. Then when now the counter value go on minus, then after the 10 minus minus is equal to 9, then again 9 reach here, and it is check it is equal or not. So not equal, so it will reach again and again and again and again, right? So continuous, it will be go again and again. So let's see, if I am going to save this file, and right now until this value not be 0, when it will be the 0, so it means it will be the true. So until is working over the false and while is working over the true. Okay, so right now you can check here, and if I want to be check here, the test 10 is equal to 0 and echo print $sign and question mark not. If I am putting here 9, the value is not 0. So while it is not, until will work over the not false statement. It will work on the false statement, it will work on true statement. Okay, for the example, like test 1 is less than 10, the statement is true. So it was working over the true and it is working over the false statement. Are you getting my point?